Stan, Studs, and Supermans, I just want to briefly talk about some good little bits here for you. As we know, Into the Light is dropping this Tuesday, and it's looking to be a banger. And one of the best parts of Into the Light, at least in my opinion, even though we haven't seen any gameplay on it, and we've really only been told just a few little details of it, but it still gets me excited. It's Pantheon. I was hoping they were going to spill a little bit more of the beans here in this twab about Pantheon, but I guess I'm just going to have to wait a little bit. But the fact that they are describing it as the new raid boss gauntlet, bro, you can't tell me those are not some hella good buzzwords right there. They got me, they got me ready for it, bro. April 30th, Pantheon's going to be ready to go, as you'll have the opportunity to face raid bosses in a weekly challenge with escalating difficulties and rewards. Man, I can't wait. I am honestly super excited for Pantheon, bro. Like, for real, for real. Now, they also did mention a little bit of some weapon balance coming with Into the Light, which is always interesting to say the least. Although the only one that I really want to mention out of this little part is the fact that they are going to be buffing breach-loaded grenade launchers. And that is going to include the Mountaintop. Increased impact damage by 40%. This works out at roughly a 15% damage buff, though total damage varies depending on the blast radius stat. Remember, you want to have your blast radius stat as low as you can, so your impact damage hits for as hard as it can, as the actual impact of the grenade from your grenade launcher does the majority of the damage, especially with spike grenades. So just keep that in mind. Mountaintop's going to be even better than we initially thought. We'll happily take that. Now, for some exotics, things like the Whisper of the Worm, we already knew that this thing was going to be getting a craftable variant of it, and they did mention in the Into the Light live stream that it's going to be getting its ammo reserves increased from 18 to 24 before reserve mods, before you craft field prep on it. Just saying, Whisper's gonna have a lot more ammo. Hey, we'll take that. You already know we'll happily take that. Hey, yo, shout out to the 1K for being a meme for so long. It's finally getting its ammo reserves increased from 7 to 11. Ammo reserve increases, they go the distance. Look at GLs. So definitely have to play around a little bit with the 1K, just a little bit. Also, your beloved Quicksilver Storm is going to be getting a nerf. It's gonna take longer to proc your noob tubes, and those noob tubes are gonna have a much smaller grenade area of effect. But hey, we got Sunshot anyways, my guy. Now, if you didn't already know, the Recluse's main bread and butter perk, Master of Arms, is going to be at 15% now. Kind of already knew that just from seeing it used in the second Into the Light live stream. But unfortunately, bro, this kind of just makes it a worse version of Frenzy, at least in my opinion, because with Frenzy, along with the 15% damage buff, you get your handling and your reload speed maxed out while Frenzy's procced. Just saying, Frenzy is better than Master of Arms now. And of course, for the Mountaintop to make sense with random rolls, they made the micro missile intrinsic to it, which, I mean, we already knew this, but it's just cool, dude. It's also not going to be able to one-hit KO in PvP anymore, which is going to be very good as well. And it was granted, and look, dude, overall, bro, Mountaintop's going to be at the bare minimum really, really fun to play around with, especially now that it's going to be getting a damage buff. Also, to go back to that impact damage buff that they're giving to breach grenade launchers, I don't want to say this for a fact, but I'm pretty sure this is going to include the double fire frames, mainly the Wilder Flight, and those already do a lot more damage than a standard single shot GL. So hey man, Wilder Flight buff too? Just saying, bro. Double fire. Okay. So to celebrate the release of Onslaught, they are going to be doing this nice little mini competition here. They're going to be rewarding the first 3 fire teams to complete all 50 waves on Legend difficulty will receive this nice little Lord Shaxx mini replica helmet. A nice little mini community competition, and that's always fun. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this down below in the comments. And let me know if you're excited for Into the Light as well. Remember, if you ever want to get your games and DLC for a cheaper price, hit up Instant Gaming, top link in the description. You guys be safe, take care, consider subscribing. We'll see your beautiful faces in the next one. Adios.